Hi and welcome to ITC204 Human-Computer Interaction. I'm Peter White and I'm your lecturer for this session. So HCI, Human-Computer Interaction, will take you through the discipline of the design of user interfaces. The topics that we'll be covering will be the various different components of HCI, how we interact with input and output devices with the different styles and their relevance to the context within which we interact. We'll look at some principles around graphic design, particularly as applies to HCI. We'll look at designing windowing type systems and user support. We'll also look at evaluation and the relevance and the different types of evaluation that we can do. And then finally, we'll look at designing and evaluating a user interface. So if you want to contact me, the best bet always is by email. Put ITC204 in the subject line, and that'll get it through my spam filter. Failing that, ITC204. I'm an adjunct lecturer, which means that lecturing is not my full-time day job. I'm actively working still. So the best bet is always email. So 204 Interact is the main site for 204. This is where you're going to find all the resources that you'll need. Things like the modules, which is your study guide, week by week. The subject outline, which will give you your assignments and so on. The sample exam, the different readings, the blog, online meetings and chat, articles, the forum, and also access to CSU replay. The modules now replace the old printed study guide, so there are weekly study topics which will give you readings, tutorials, activities, and any blog research requirements. As a DE cohort, you can actually access the CSU replay recording of the lectures that I give on Monday afternoons, and these should become available sometime Monday evening. I can't give you an exact time because it depends on what else has been happening, but sometime Monday evening they'll become available. We will have our own online tutorial session each Monday evening, commencing at 19:30 hours. These sessions will be recorded in case you can't get to one or you want to go back and check on something. You have 3 assignments plus a final exam. The first assignment is due on the 22nd of March, which is a fairly simple heuristic evaluation. The second one on the 12th of April does a fairly major interface evaluation, and then the final one, which is due the 24th of May, will be one on interface design. So if you think that you're going to be late with any assignment, make sure that if you're requesting an extension, you must email me before the due date. You can't do anything on or after the due date. Okay, so assignment 1, value of 10%. You have to research and determine a usability heuristic, a set of steps basically, and then do a quick evaluation of the experience of renting a movie online using your heuristic. Now, I would recommend that you read the requirements for the assignment, any presentation requirements and the marking criteria before you start, because that will give you a very good indication of what I am looking for. Okay, 22nd of March, this one's due. The second one, assignment 2, is a value of 20%, so you now be given a user interface and you will have to do a full-blown evaluation of it. Okay, again, make sure you read the requirements, the presentation requirements and the marking criteria, and that way then you'll have a very good idea of how to approach it. Assignment 3, which is worth 25%, you are to design an interface to meet the specified business requirements that you're given in the assignment. So that one is due towards the end of the session, the 24th of May. And then after that, you'll have the final exam. Assignment 3, which is worth 25%, you are to design an interface to meet the specified business requirements that you're given in the assignment. So that one is due towards the end of the session, the 24th of May. And then after that, you'll have the final exam. So basically, this exam with 45%, 2 hours duration, it's a case study that sets out the scenario, and you have effectively 2 questions. One question asks you to design an interface to meet those requirements and justify your decision, right? Your design decision according to the principles of design. The second question asks you to design the usability testing for that interface and again justify your decisions according to the principles of usability testing. So it's fairly straightforward. The exam Actually, the questions don't change. It's only the case study that ever changes. So it should be fun. Okay, if you have any questions, please throw me an email at pewhite@csu.edu.au or put your questions up in the ITC204 forum. And I look forward to seeing you all in a couple of weeks' time. Thank you.